Yo, welcome. Thank you for tuning in. Mad love to everybody that's here. We got another special guest in the house with us, SD Savage. Thank you so much for coming today. I appreciate you. Like always, we've been sitting behind the scenes having a good old conversation, talking, just building a rapport because you're a fairly new artist that's hitting my eyes over the last month. I'd say for real. You sent me in a video to review. And right off the like the style, the flow, everything was on point. The visual was on point for me, and I've been kind of we've been rocking ever since, for real. So I really appreciate you coming through and spending time with me today, for real. So first and foremost, let's talk about the name. SD Savage.
Don't forget the Savage.
Don't forget the Savage. So what did you come up? What's the SD for?
Okay, perfect question. So I'm not perpetrating, I'm not new to this, I'm true to this. SD is what they used to call me in high school, but not specifically SD. They used to call me Steph Dog.
Okay. Steph Dog. Got you.
Yeah, so it was like, when I was coming up with a name, I'm like, do I say dog? I felt like just saying Steph and dog. That was just
kind of dated.
Yeah, it was like
kind of dated.
So I'm like, okay, SD. So then when I was like, well, what else though? Because it got to be some, I don't know. And I was like, bro, I'm a savage.
I'm a savage.
Yeah, like, and not in a sense of like I was saying, I'm not like, I don't scheme, I'm not conniving, like I don't do that. But I just stand on all of that, like win, lose, or draw. Like I'm a Packers fan. I'm a savage with it. Like we lost, but I'm go Pack go.
You're like, a Packers fan, man. They took a rough one. I sat here. I was sitting here playing Madden and watching it. I was like, man,
that's not what we're in now right now. But savage, yeah. So yeah, SD Savage, Steph Dog, Savage.
How long you been a Packers fan? Your whole life?
Since I've been playing Madden. So
you be playing Madden?
Yeah.
Say word.
Look though, I'm not the best.
But you playing?
But I play. I used to be better when I played it a lot more often. I don't play it as often.
Back in the day, I feel like back in the day we had Madden in its prime. Now it looks good and it's great, but there's so much going on with Madden now.
We gotta use all the buttons.
Oh man. Motherfuckers is audibling like they pros at this shit. It's crazy.
I was just pressing A and B.
Back in the day, you could only do you could do a few things. You could do so much. Now it's crazy. But man, that's crazy.
So that's how I became a Packers fan. And then I found out, I don't know if we're gonna get to this, but Lil Wayne, one of my favorite rappers, he's also a Packers fan.
He is.
So
boom. It just kind of
correlated, just kind of made sense.
That's good. That's what's up. Packers fan. Okay. I would have never really struck you as a football fan until you said it. But like women like a little bit football and sports a lot more than portrayed. I feel.
I'm a big sports person. I played soccer in high school and in college a little bit. So like I've always been into sports. Like the cheerleading thing, I felt like my voice was too deep when I was a kid. But which I know now that's like what they want. But I ain't know that there. So I skipped that and went to sports. And basketball was not it. I'm not coordinated. Don't challenge me.
You not coordinated at no basketball.
I can dribble by myself. I look good by myself, but don't guard me.
Yeah, because you're going to start fucking up.
Yeah.
Nah. Yeah. But soccer.
This, Mr. Dressler, if you watching, let him know.
Shout out to Mr. Dressler.
What
position did you play in?
I'm the goalie.
You the goalie?
I got hands.
You got the goalie. You got the goalie build. I ain't gonna lie. You do got the soccer build. Volleyball.
I don't like volleyball.
You don't like volleyball? Okay. Soccer was your shit.
That's my
goalie.
I go to the games. If you y'all might see me at the stadium.
So look, I ain't never been to a game, so I'm gonna have to go to a game.
I'm gonna hit you up.
You're gonna have to show me the ropes.
Oh my God, we gonna have a blast.
And we can take the kids and shit.
For real.
Let's do that for real. For real.
If I say something, they know. If I say it, I mean it. We doing it. So
because the soccer is hot in St. Louis.
It is.
I be telling people, a lot of people didn't even know that. We had a soccer team way back in the day.
I did not know that.
We had the St. Louis Steamers.
I did not know
that. They was big in the 70s and 80s.
That's hard. That's new to me.
Yeah, we had the St. Louis Steamers. STL fucking history for y'all ass.
I've been getting a lot of history, y'all, so you can listen. Like a lot of history. For real.
So, all right, so SD Savage you used to get called Steph Dog. Now, why did they call you Steph Dog? You don't want to talk about it?
We can talk about it.
Why they called you Steph Dog? You always... What does that mean? What does I always been a dog mean?
Okay. It can mean several things.
Yeah.
And it means different things in different capacities. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So when it comes to work, grinding, I'm a dog. When it comes to school, I'm focused, I'm a dog. Back in the day, when it comes to these fellas, I was a dog.
Yeah, that's still where I want to get to. She said back in the day I was a dog. That's what she was talking.
And it was just a matter of, again, I just didn't play it. So
you know what's crazy?
It don't.
I'm gonna share something with you. You see this right here?
Mm-hmm.
You know what they say? Oh dog.
Oh dog, if you watch it, because they call her, Kane, and me Oh dog. In high school too. What's her name? Yolanda. Yolanda, if you watching. Y'all know what's going on. I got receipts for everything.
Look, this wasn't a name I made. This was given right here. This is given.
We know Oh dog.
You know how I ain't that bad with it. I feel
so yeah, we go.
Yeah, I feel like that's one of. Let's talk about the movie real quick, okay? Menace to Society. I feel like it's one of the worst movies. It's so bad.
Okay, you gotta give me your perspective.
Listen to me.
You gotta give me your perspective.
It's not a bad made movie,
right?
But if you look back, the acting is a little bit bad. But my point is that it's just so bad for us as a people.
Okay, is it bad or are we just upset that we got exposed? Because that happens.
I don't feel like I'm not upset that we got exposed. I feel like movies like Menace to Society and Colors, and even Scarface, it's so fucking damaging to the black community because they were idolized for the wrong reasons.
Now you
get me?
Now look, when you take that part, that's our job.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So them being idolized for the wrong reasons, that's us. That's our problem. We perverted that. We did that. You know what I mean?
Well,
like
you didn't do it. We did because of your age, but the people my age and older.
Yeah, I just say we.
Yeah. I get you. Yeah.
So we did that. Like, if we would have never did that, it would have just been the facts. And that's just somebody's story. They just telling their facts. But somebody decided, let's be Scarface. You know what I mean? Like, somebody took that up on themselves.
Yeah.
And then that's why we're here. That's why I'm here.
Yeah.
Because I took it upon myself instead of being like, okay, well, yeah, I'm from the trenches, y'all from the hood. Oh, I've seen somebody get shot in the head, but instead of talking about that in my music, I want to talk about this.
Other stuff, right? Exactly.
Well, we choose. We all got a choice.
Right. That's facts. So, from that, we're going to lead on into...
Okay.
You described your sound to me as...
Trap gospel.
Is that an actual genre?
It is now. You ready?
What?
You ready? No, and I say that and I can stamp that because look, I went to Houston, these conferences. Okay, so we talk about that, right? All right.
Yeah, because you can talk about you travel a lot.
I travel a lot, and we a lot of us know last year, me, myself, 25, Rob Soul, we call ourselves Thrice when we come together as a collective. We did a self-funded
25 to life? You work with 25?
That's my dog.
Know that. See, that's why I do this. I didn't know
I
do this.
I knew you. I remember that review and all that. Yeah, I knew that. But you know, we all are individual artists, so it's up to me to make my own connection.
No, for real.
And they come up
as
it does.
That's
organically, right? Okay. And then I love that too because a lot of the public, a lot of people that watch you and that know you and stuff, they know that we all are a collective, but we've done a good job
of making your name for yourself because I like that.
Come on.
Yeah, you fucking dope, man. You so dope. The more I learn about you, man, you dope, man.
So Houston, right? I went to this conference. When I say I didn't realize that, so it's a lot of artists out here, gospel artists that rap, hip hop artists, but none of them go by the lingo trap gospel.
What do they just go by like gospel or Christian hip hop, Christian rap,
something like that. I go to this conference and it's people there for and shout out to Loudfest in Houston, Derek McKinney and his squad. You know, they get these people together and make sure we in a room full of qualified people. Okay. You know what I'm saying? So everybody in there, they got their LLCs together. We all got our ASCAPs together. We all got our as artists. And then the people that we're presenting to, they all got their stuff together.
Right,
you know.
right.
So the Spotify representatives, I'm walking up to these tables, introducing myself, telling them what I do, and they like, you do what? What's that? Hold up. Let me go on this computer. Put it on the platform right there in front of my face.
They put it there.
They made that. They made that. You can create your own lane. You know what I'm saying? Like literally. And now you watch them do it. Like, oh, this will be up in a minute. Like, don't worry about that. Like, boom, boom, boom. When it ain't that many, but that makes sense. Or and boom, right there. I've been put on playlists for Audio Mac. You familiar with that?
Yeah.
Audio Mac. I'm on like a couple different playlists because I was in Houston and we did like a thing. It was like a big conference again. All the performers, they got to perform. If you email them right there, they put your stuff right there, like right on the platforms. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so many opportunities out here, and it's not even costing us them.
But the thing about those opportunities. What's the key word in this whole thing?
Qualified.
Well, that's one thing too. That's a big major thing. That's a major. Like for real, you dropped a whole bunch of gems in that little bit of time. You dropped a bunch of gems in that little bit of time because you talked about being registered with all these things, and a lot of artists don't even be having that. They just be like, I got what's that shit? United Masters. Like that's the worst thing for you.
I used to use that, and I got
yeah.
So
I like that, but the key word in all of that is travel.
Oh yeah,
travel for real. Like so besides Houston, where else have you?
Oh, this is fun. So
talk to me.
So we just talk about last year because that kind of go over. Hey friends, I don't know if somebody said hi to me.
Yeah, people say something. Camera is crispy. What's the word? Fair. Mellow Yellow said, "What's up, y'all? What's going on with y'all?" We got SD Savage in the building with us live in the living room.
And I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit about my tour last year because that kind of covered where I've been. I've only been making music for the last 5 years.
That's nice. That's a cool time. Okay.
And brand new to it, like I didn't never sit around and be like, I'm gonna be a rapper one day. It was more like I had my kid. I felt like God gave me a message. Let's put those two together.
Okay.
And did it like that. So I've been to Miami perform. I performed in Coast to Coast Live.
Okay.
You familiar with that? Yeah. I won 4th place. Wow. I really believe Jizzle Bucks was in it when I performed. Okay. But he wasn't interested in the competition. He was showing off. You know? Yeah. And I think he dropped out, and that's what moved me up.
Oh, God.
I really think that's what happened. So if Jizzle was, I know he locked up right now.
Yeah, he locked up.
But shout out to Jizzle. I think
I need that Jizzle. I need them. I need
you get to ask him about that. Yeah, for sure. But I won 4th place and ended up competing in the championship in Miami.
Okay.
And that's what started my traveling.
Wow.
And I'm thankful because I could have just been traveling doing anything, but I had somewhere to go, and my first experience was so good I knew what to look for next time.
Right.
So that was good for me. At that conference, I met. And I'm going to just say this and then I'm going to keep going. But I met people from the UK. I met Sean Barron, have an ongoing relationship with him. I met Steve LaBelle.
Relationships.
Literally learned a lot about like overseas, how music is like just so much stuff. So Miami, I ended up there. Then that's when I went to Houston after that. New York, New Jersey, California. And these are last year.
Okay.
We did not perform in Baltimore, but we went to Baltimore on a modeling thing with 25. He was modeling.
Okay, yeah, I know he'd be doing that. Yeah.
Chicago and New Orleans. In New Orleans, I got to perform at the House of Blues.
Ooh.
Yeah, that was really. That's where that skating video was at.
Ooh, yeah.
And I had a conference out there. Met some music lawyers.
Yeah, those are important. Music entertainment lawyers.
Man, look,
because you ain't gonna meet them too many here. You gotta go.
I'm gonna just say this too. I take notes, y'all. Take notes. Like that's important. Write down your plans. Check off your checklist. Like that stuff is important. When you meet these people, like I organize them in a spreadsheet, and I'm gonna tell you, like I was working when I saw you at the Isles the other night. I knew you was gonna be there. Like I do my research. I needed to meet you before I come on your show. I need to see how you engage with people. Like we gotta start doing that stuff as artists.
That's real.
It's not just on the stage. You know what I'm saying? Like. Oh, I didn't just bump into you. You know what I'm saying? Like I knew you was gonna be there, and I made sure to be there.
I be talking about that. I be talking about
that. That's real life important stuff because when all right, Sean Barron, he saw me perform at that first performance or whatever, but he was just there doing a job. So he didn't know me. He just like, yeah, whatever, another artist. But when I saw him again in Houston, and then I saw him in New York, he was like, ah, she be okay.
Yeah.
And then walk up and talk to you. You said that. Only one person came up and talked to you that was performing that night. Like,
only one person.
It should never be like that.
And there's people that performed that night that, well, there was, okay, wait a minute. I'll say maybe 2 or 3.
Okay.
But I know there was other people that know who I am because I reviewed their music and they didn't say anything to me at all.
And that's important.
And out of 30 artists, more than 3 or 4 should be saying something to the judges.
That's a fact.
It's not really the fact of the matter. You're not making yourself look like, you ain't got to come over there and try to brown nose, but just like, hey, thanks for checking me out and spending your time here.
And then be aware of the room too. Like, don't just all bombard them at one time. On your way to the bathroom, say what's up, or something. Like, be cool about it. Buy them a drink, Like, we learned all that at these conferences. Yeah. Like, y'all might think it's cheesy or whatever, but this is politics to a sense. You know what I'm saying? We still doing
it's
our
relationship
job. It's
building.
Still a business.
Yeah, it's a business. It is.
So we just have to know, and then a relationship builds after you intentional, but you have to be intentional.
That's facts.
You gotta be intentional.
Be intentional. You gotta go to where they are. You gotta go to where
they are and look at their stuff. Like, don't just be the first time being in their interview or in their environment when you there.
Yeah, and not knowing what they really
do or what they like. I investigate everything. In today's age,
I feel like it's a lot easier to investigate
anyway. Yeah. So we should be doing it. But these are tips that I learned at the conference. I don't know where we at.
She driving juice. Oh, I got it. You talk. I got us. Okay. I got me. I love it. I love everything you say.
Sure.
You've been like, I'm finna say something. I'm finna drop so many jewels when I come on there. So I appreciate you. And
traveling is important, yes, but something I just learned from somebody that's not even from our city, from a friend that I met that's from Boston, and I met them in LA. But we have grants and stuff available here for artists that I was totally unaware of until 3 weeks ago. And they, like, the timelines haven't even started yet.
Yeah.
RCA grants, MAC grants, like free money. Like, if you have a project and you really
trying to get it
off the ground and got your paperwork together and everything, they will give you this money.
That's what I'm showing on for 2025. That was one of the big things that I really realized. Shout out to Zeus Rebel Waters. But when me and Zeus talked, and just all the amazing things he does and he's got going on, and it's like, how the fuck are you funding all this? And you think, oh, I know how he's funding it. It's not even I gotta ask. It's just like, put it together.
Yeah.
He's doing things for the community. There's grant money involved.
Come on, let's go.
That's the stuff that I'm wanting to be. I want your help.
I got you. I was just gonna say, don't worry about it.
And then another thing too, in just the short amount of time that I've known you, you've been very helpful. Like, you created the flyer for your own event. Then you was like, here's the thing, and I'm gonna show you how to do it for you. We ain't gotta do that. But you know what I'm saying?
Free game.
And see, that's why we had that conversation off camera, because you so comfortable now that you like, I'll just show you now mid interview.
Show you
how to do it. All right. That's all dope what you've said so far. We ain't even gotten into the third question yet.
My bad.
No, you did. You're awesome. Okay, so look, you said you only been doing it for 5 years, right? And in that last year, you've really put some work down. And just hearing the mention of 25 to Life, like, I've seen the things that he's doing. The first thing I seen him do was very high quality.
Yeah.
And then I started seeing him doing other things. And I was like, oh, that guy knows what it takes. 25 to Life, don't think I'm sleeping on you, bro. I want you here too. Yeah, so I want you. But I just, so that's amazing. Like, in the 5 years time, you've been putting in some major work, especially with the traveling.
Yes.
Especially with the traveling.
Especially.
So, with that being said, only 5 years into the game, who are some of when did you discover, should I say, did you discover your passion for music?
Okay. So, right. When did it turn from, because like I said, initially it started off as a mission type of thing.
Because you got a calling.
Right, exactly.
You felt you got a calling.
I feel like more of a calling. But I will kind of say that I'm growing passionate for it. And I noticed it when all artists, I heard everybody talk about it, start to feel like, what am I doing? Like, is this even worth it? Like, you know, type of thing. And then I guess I can't even really say, because I'm not willing to lose money over it, y'all. So maybe it's not a passion, because I feel like with passions, you willing to lose a little money over it. I ain't even really willing to lose that much sleep.
Do you don't feel like?
Nah, for real. But see, look, this the thing. No, look.
I feel like, man, I ain't gonna let you. I'm not gonna.
Let me say this.
Okay, go ahead.
Let me say this, because just because I don't have a passion for it, don't mean that
But you do. You do. You just pulled out notes and the fucking.
Because that's me.
But that's.
I just have a fire. Period.
You just but that's passion.
But not specifically for that.
Okay.
Do that make sense?
Okay.
I have a passion for completing things, for being good at things, but I can't say, because if something go left, I'm not finna like be like, well, I'm gonna put thousands and I'm not doing that. Okay, I'm not doing that. Nah. So I can't say that. I do be on some Lauryn Hill. Who is it? They got one. And that's it. She just try to.
But my thing is though, look, I don't believe you. You need more people. I don't believe it because you done traveled. You done did so many things.
Let me tell you something. I use that as an excuse. That's a tax write-off, man. I be kicking it, you know, like. Look, I told God, I was like, Lord, I
love the fact that you fucking real about it.
I'm just saying, because I said, God, I need a larger stream of income to do what I'm trying to do.
For music.
From music. No. Listen. I said for
what you're trying to do overall.
Big picture.
The big picture. You need more money.
More money.
And this could be
another.
Hair
wasn't doing it. Okay. And these jobs ain't doing it.
Okay.
The post office, one of the highest paying jobs, I was a mail carrier. I gave them their uniform back. Mm-hmm. Not doing that. Because it was just too much for me. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's a tough position. I had a different revenue stream, hair.
Yeah.
But I'm not willing to. I use hair like a ministry as well. I keep my prices to a certain price point because I don't believe in busting heads for something that some people just can't control. You know what I'm saying? So I don't do that. So I'm like, God, what they paying for that I could do, you know what I'm saying? He was like, boom, do this. But I'm not.
Now I get what you're saying. I totally understand what you're saying. Like, okay, so one of the running themes with musicians who are successful,
right?
R. Kelly and many of them, but I say R. Kelly specifically because it's a big thing in his story, is being homeless. Okay. And I'm not willing to be homeless. Yeah, no. For this. And so I understand.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Right.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
I'm not doing that. I'm not doing nothing on that level.
I get it.
Yeah. So but I go hard.
No, because you going hard. Like for me, you got passion for this more than other people.
Passion for wanting what I need, getting what I need.
And I feel like that's
the passion.
I feel like so boom. I feel like so many people lie to themselves not saying that fucking thing what you saying. Okay. Some people I just do it because I love it and this, that, and the other and da. Nigga, love don't pay the bills. I get it. But after doing this shit for like 10 years of love, what are we doing it for?
Yeah.
Something has to keep, like, what are we doing this for? Just so you could be entertained? No.
And with that being said, exactly. So it was a point where I was like, look, if I'm not going to start generating more income from this, you know, in different ways, then I'm going to have to stop doing this because I'm paying a lot of money going to these places and doing this and that.
Oh, facts.
And I prayed about it, you know, and when I prayed about it and things started changing, my mindset and along with like people who I was coming into contact with, you know what I'm saying? So last year was the first time I got paid from a corporate sponsor, Starbucks. I got paid from Starbucks last year. I got paid the most. I ain't gonna drop. I've been paid like for performing, you know, over $500. You know what I'm saying? Like type stuff. But now it's time to get into stream money, sync money. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Thanks. Yeah.
Learning about those things, but it was like if I don't start making money from this, like I'm supposed to be, then we're gonna have to shift gears.
And that's respectable.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you've been doing it for 5 years.
Yeah.
But with that being said, as you've done it over the 5 years, and with the last year and a half or so being more, this is my purpose with it.
Right.
Things have changed.
Things have changed, and things have changed, and I've started getting other revenue ideas.
Listen, I fucking respect it because so many people with what I do, they be like, I just had the thing like a week ago going off on the guy. You might not have seen it, but I went off on the dude.
Saying
that I'm just trying to use y'all and y'all goofies for sending me y'all music, review it and this, that, and
I
other.
couldn't agree less with that. That's crazy.
And so, with those type of things like being said, it's like, man, I've been doing this for so long. At some time, it has to make a point. Yeah, like it has to be. And when I became more purpose driven with what I'm doing, people been fucking with me more. Like,
first of all, on top of that, like anywhere where you gonna go, just so y'all know, y'all think that his prices or whatever y'all complaining about, come prepared. When I went to my first couple conferences, it was my goal to be at the next conference with, a little bit more bang for my buck to get what these other artists are getting out of it. Y'all favorite top artists are paying for half the stuff that y'all see.
Man, look.
You have to pay to get, like, they just got the money to do it.
Let me ask you, with you being in these type of situations, people are paying hundreds of dollars, maybe thousands of dollars for some of the same type of services I provide.
Literally.
Okay. With that being said, when these people that they paid the money to listen to their music, how much of their music do they listen to?
Like 2 minutes. Maybe like the first part, like literally, like and I'm saying 2 minutes. Like, I mean, like the first,
because the minute
15 seconds, like literally. I got the video. I got a video from a and look, and hold on, and something just dawned on me to say this. And I'm gonna say this. I might not be, out of the city, or I might not be a national artist, or I might not be many things that, I might not be Sexy Red or all these different people or things. However, when I go to these different cities and I'm going to just say, just wait on it. So, we talking now and we at these levels now, you know what I'm saying? But, just don't be one of those people that regret it.
No regrets.
I'm not trying to say that in no type of way. Just don't be one of those people, because I'm telling y'all what I've seen, and I'm telling y'all where this thing is going and where it's headed. And I don't show all my cards, and I'm not one to sit and do a lot of bragging or nothing like that. But it's definitely going places. So it would be wise to adhere to some of the stuff that we talking about.
And I feel like a lot, and that's a big problem with what happens here in the city, is the fact of the matter that really no one wants to hear the things that we say. And then the next problem is nobody wants to fucking pay. They want everything for free, and you guys don't realize that we're not creating a business in St. Louis of music, because there is no ecosystem of money flowing for it. Y'all just give y'all money to the white-owned studios. I'm just gonna keep it funky. Y'all just give y'all money to the white-owned studios, and then when y'all give y'all money to the white-owned studios, y'all be mad when they do what they want with the culture, because that's what they do.
You know more than I do.
I'm just keeping it real with what I see.
I know, and I just know that I see a lot of people here, like, will ask me certain things and stuff like that, and then I'm saying it, and then I don't see them doing it. You know what I mean? And it's like, but if you do it, and then your music, like, I make trap gospel music. That's not very appealing to everybody. You know what I mean? But some of y'all make music that is appealing to all these audiences. You know what I'm saying? So if you take your music and do what I'm doing, you might have a better outcome. I have to work harder and shape and, into certain and do certain things that like, and when I say do certain things, like, I'm performing on skates in a 3-minute set. You know what I mean? Like, I'm doing way more, trying to stand out way more, because I know that most people not trying to hear me say, I love you, Jesus. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I have to use a different type of wordplay. I don't be cussing, like, And y'all can just, they love y'all. They love y'all stuff.
Mm-hmm.
They love it just as is.
It's so many people
but
that
you just gotta do your paperwork.
It's so many people that I'm like, you got a bomb ass product. You just got to take care of the business.
Paperwork.
If you take care of the business, all this shit will kind of fall into place and it make more sense. You would get a check.
That's a fact. That's a fact. Like literally, I get paid from ASCAP. I get paid from. And I'm not saying I get a whole lot of dollars.
Yeah, but it's a new check.
But yeah, I get ASCAP. I get oh Lord, I'm sorry. It was all on my Facebook. Still pay me. TikTok. I don't do Instagram. But as far as music is concerned, ASCAP pay you 2 different ways. They pay you for your performances. So when you register, like y'all getting up on all these stages and performing, and when I at Pops, at the Oz, all of that. When I just performed at where did I perform here? At my release party at the little club in the loop. Register that, put that on there. Yeah. That's a whole different check. Even if you get if they pay you to come perform, if you get paid to perform, you still can register that and get that paid, check
for your performance. Because that's what those are. They are performance rights organizations. They pay you for your performances.
Yes.
That's why they say, what is your PRO?
Like, bro, all of that. I got that in my notes in my phone. Y'all use these phones. But man.
What is a PRO?
All that stuff. I got my ISRC numbers for all my music.
Oh, she knows she talking.
She talking. Like, for real. Like,
that's international royalties and shit right there.
Get all your dollars. Like, for real.
Nah, she talking.
Register your music. And then don't forget, like, I do it by quarterly. If not monthly. I try to do it monthly. But just keeping up with it is kind of like, it's annoying. But making sure after you do your DistroKid, like right after you register your music on DistroKid for it to be released, go on ASCAP and just put it on ASCAP. Boom. Once you put it on there, I don't know about y'all, but me, I try to make set lists. Like when I know I'm gonna perform here and I got a 15-minute set, I already know what songs I'm gonna perform. We should be rehearsing, but we're not gonna talk about that. So we making sure we rehearsing those. But then if you put that set in there, when you go register that performance, the set already there. Like just doing stuff when it's like being proactive.
You got to do the work.
A
lot of artists want somebody to do the work for them, and you ain't really at the level of having people that to do the work for you. A lot of people ain't wanting to. They're not willing to make the sacrifices. This shit, just like what she said. We just had a conversation about it not necessarily being a passion and more of a purpose, you know? And that makes a lot of sense because you got to be proactive. If you don't do it, you ain't going to be getting no money because other people ain't want to do it. Unless you pay them, then they'll do it. And there's plenty of people who you can pay. So, all right, about 1.5 years or so to you discovered your purpose with the music.
Yeah.
All right. So, with that being said, musically, who are some of your... Well, you only been doing it for 5 years. So, have you been like a musical person your whole life?
Yes.
Okay, so...
I've had an ear for music, but I just didn't necessarily know I wanted to be a rapper.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? So, I've always liked music. I freestyle and all that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but never... to the point where I was like, I'm gonna be a rapper.
Yeah, it was just something you fooled around and did.
Just doing that.
Early inspirations.
Lil Wayne.
You said that. Yeah. Lil Wayne. Yeah, you said
Lil
that.
Lil Wayne, like #1, T.I. Like that was my era. Them was my folks. Lil Wayne, and I feel like I adopted his storytelling. Like in most of my music, I'm telling a story like a writer, you know, like, and then I put it to a beat. I love that. Like, you're telling a story. Like, I'm not trying to hickory dickory dock you, but I'm finna tell you this story and I'm finna make it flow to this beat.
Right, yeah. So just Wayne, period.
Wayne, yep.
That's
T.I.
T.I.
But Wayne, and I like Gucci too, early Gucci. Okay. But mainly Lil Wayne. Like I can probably any song literally from Project Chic. Army Gun.
All the way back. All the way back.
Yeah.
Not that Wayne that everybody grew to love.
Yeah.
She talking about Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne.
Lil Wayne.
Hot Boys. Like, yeah.
When they wasn't really trying to show him no shine for real.
When he was the young boy.
Yeah.
Lil Wayne, for real.
Okay, I like that. Who currently inspires you?
Okay. I'm on a project by project basis with who currently inspires me.
As far as when you make a project?
Kind of like that.
Okay.
Okay, so like, I do like Cardi B.
Okay.
All right, I do like Cardi B. I do like Lotto. Mm-hmm. As far as like how they rap. Mm-hmm. I like what Cardi B talks about sometimes.
And other times.
I was like, I don't know. But and so then like I said, project by project. So like when I'm doing trappy stuff, I like listening to I like OMB Peasy. You know what it is? Lay it down. He's from like Alabama or somewhere.
Okay.
Yeah, I like.
Is it more like current artist?
Yeah, he pretty current.
What you say his name was?
OMB Peasy.
And he from Alabama? I gotta look him up because I fucks with some Alabama artists. Let me see. Specifically Honeycomb Brazy.
All right. I like him. I like Tusi.
Okay.
Let me see where Peasy from. That's my boy. He just did a remix. Like he remixed one of his songs and put Glorilla on it.
Okay.
So you'll probably be hearing it. This dude, where you from? Oh, he from Sacramento.
Okay.
Oh no, originally from Alabama. I know I wasn't.
Okay. Yeah, you
know. Yeah.
I know.
So Peasy, Tusi. When I just did my mixtape, They Asked for Love songs. I was channeling like Tusi and Ride Wave kind of vibe. Yeah. Okay. But I don't really have. I'm trying to think. I like NLE Choppa sometimes.
Yeah, Choppa, man, like Choppa done lost me, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. Choppa didn't really lose me. It's just I always knew that's who he was. I knew he wasn't what he was talking about on that. When I first heard him, I heard him on 2K with Polo G, who's one of my favorite current artists. Okay. And he was on the Polo G song, and he was talking about all this killing and all this, and I was like, I like the verse, but I don't believe him. I don't believe him at all. And then he put out an album right after that. Mm-hmm. And
not the album, last Cottonwood, but the one after that.
Nah, it was one where he was like, this was what was crazy about it. Because I just heard him murder 15 people on the song in one verse. Not a whole song, one verse. He had a verse. I heard him murder a whole bunch of people. And I investigated him more. Album he put out was he was like looked like he was the Buddha in the yoga pose.
Yeah. When he was trying to call himself like, I think he was going through that 20-some-year-old crisis.
Man, whatever he was going with, I was like, man, nah, bro, nah. Now you found yourself after you just committed homicide a lot. But okay, NLE Choppa sometimes. And then
so from here, and 30 Deep, you know,
30 Grammy. I
30 Deep.
Fucking love 30 Deep, man.
I wish
I need that 30 Deep in the interview too.
Man, when I first was like coming out, I was like, man, I'm doing a song with 30 Deep. Like, he gonna make a gospel song with me. Like, he's hard. I really want him to. That'll be hard. 30 Deep is tight to me. And
he is. I like 30 Deep.
We just gotta have a talk.
And 30 Deep has the look and everything to go along with it.
That's the
main thing that struck me when I first heard 30, because I was like, man, they talking a lot of nonsense. But he had all them goals and that Joker smile, and I was like, this guy.
He got it. He got it. I remixed, it's probably still on YouTube. I remixed 187.
Oh, Lord.
Hey. I'm going to go take it down, though, today. If y'all ain't seen it, you better go see it.
Zombie tips and quite a few 30 songs is on my playlist.
I like 30 Deep. And that's why I won't drop the Savage. Like, people was asking me, I guess it was like a more of a Christian person was asking me like, "Oh, why you call yourself savage? That can be off-putting and stuff like that." But I mean, that's a part of who I am. You know, like I do like trap music. That's why I make trap gospel. You know what I mean? I like those beats. I do like I don't agree with murdering and all that kind of stuff. It's just like they're telling like it's captivating. Like it grabbed me. Like I don't necessarily believe I'm gonna knock them down, but I'm like, that's tight though. Like that's tight. So
no, you can relate to it. I mean, it's where it come from. And like you said, if you can flip it and make it something different, and I feel like for people who don't understand slang, they don't really get the savage part. Like for me, you don't have to understand the savage because I get it. But for the extra, well, why do you call yourself savage?
Yeah,
what is that? Are you gonna rip me in half? Like, are you a savage? Yes. You know what I mean? Like. Like not a barbarian or some kind of Neanderthal, but just the savage mentality of just attacking everything with
there we go.
What they say in football, reckless abandon.
Come on.
You know?
Come on.
Attacking everything. That's been my words since I've been playing Madden a lot.
Okay, so and that's what they be
saying. I be saying it because I just remember it from the old school. Like, you hit them with reckless abandon. They don't really say shit like that no more. They kind of soft now.
And they shady, though. Like, I be listening to the game. No, I was watching the playoffs yesterday, and I just was like, I tune into the commentary every now and again. I'm like, bro, they really are shady.
Yeah, they be talking some underhanded shit. Yeah, heavy.
Oh my God.
All right. So, first recording experience.
Oh.
Do you remember that?
Yep, I do, and it's funny. Okay. Very, 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 very first recording experience was with my Uncle Melvin. If you want her to say what's up, Melvin.
Uncle Melvin,
Yeah, he had a little thing set up in the living room, and he was on Fruity Loops making beats. And I was just down there messing with him. But that wasn't nothing, like, literally, like I said, no thought of being a rapper.
Right, just messing around. And it was a recording experience. It was
a recording experience.
Facts.
First recording experience as an audience, and I'll talk about I got a song, SD Story Part 1. I'll talk about the whole thing, how it all started. And I was in the studio. You familiar with All Profit No Losses? They another group out here. They got artists like Dolphy Chapo. You ever heard of him? He don't really be making music.
You get me hip now.
You know.
I got you hip. This is get me hip.
Professor Trill, Skinny the Businessman. His son making music now. Ant-Man, I think that's what he called himself.
Okay.
So you'll be probably seeing more of that circulate. But I was with them. I was doing PR, so that's how I got into it.
Oh, okay.
They just needed a little guidance. How to make their image. Would it just appeal to everybody and really get themselves out there. So they hired me to do that. And I was at the studio with them. What's his name? Drake song. I was stressed.
It's a Drake song?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a big familiar.
I'm upset.
I know what song you're talking about.
All right. I heard that song and I started in my head like making a little song or something. And when I sat there and made a whole song, and I heard Cook Crack say that yesterday, like before he was doing instrumentals, he used to play the people's song
and make a song over it
with they cadence.
Fact. Yeah.
That's what I did.
Okay.
But then so we was at the studio and Trill was like, anybody got something they want to lay down? We got some extra time. I'm like, me. And they like, girl, wait, like you. And I'm like, yeah. I had no rap name. Nothing. I'm just there. I'm doing PR, And it's like, what you making a song for? You don't even got a name. I'm like, I'll make a name. And I made it.
I'll make it.
I made it right there. Like, I swear to God. I was like,
it's Savage.
Savage.
That's right.
What? So he was like, come here. So he go in the hallway and I'm like spitting it to him. And he like, hey, hold up. And he like, you got a beat? I'm like, Drake beat.
That Drake beat.
Like that. He's like, you can't record on that. I'm like, you gonna let me record it? Like, I was turned up, like, right there.
Did you do it on that beat?
No, he gave me a beat.
Different beat.
They gave me my first beat. And I made a video, Lou Trap Jig?
Yeah.
I won a skate video contest to one of his songs. And he recorded my first video for that. to Blessed. I made that song. That be all that happened like in the same 3 weeks.
Damn, shout out to Lou Tribe.
Yep, shout out to Lou Tribe.
That's another one I gotta get on here, man.
That's
Lou
my
Tribe,
dog.
man.
That's my twin. We got the same birthday.
Yeah, you locked in. I sent you in Corey Lamar in the video.
Oh yeah, I saw them. I don't even know them.
You just was in.
I was walking down the street. I be in the hood. I don't drive. I walk everywhere. Like when you said you walk from where you walk from, I literally be on that type of time. I'm taking scooters. Like you'll see me scooting.
She out here like
that. Nah, like for real. So I was just walking from where I was coming from. Somewhere over there, dispensary, the bank, somewhere, and they like, "Oh, you can get in there." I'm like, "All right."
Yeah, you had a little cameo there.
Exchanged it from, and then look, that's what I'm saying. Like, keep it on you, but not that. You know, keep that on you.
Keep that on you too.
But I always like, even I don't care where I'm at, what I'm doing, I keep it on me. Like, keep your cards on you.
Promotional shit.
Promotional stuff, a sticker, or a song right now.
Don't.
I got hands on my goalie. Don't forget that.
Don't forget
that. But look, yeah, we trying to get nominated. Which one are we looking at over here?
Yeah, you right here.
We trying to get nominated out here. Keep that on me.
You got the nice trying to get nominated. Make sure y'all go vote.
Vote.
It be wanting to keep our face, our face be in it. There you go. Make sure y'all go vote for her.
Make sure y'all pop out to the skate party in March.
Skate party in March. Look, she already.
Yeah, like we getting to it.
I need these right here.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. But yeah, hey, she got all kind of like, man, she dropping gems. You gotta have this shit on you. I ain't gonna lie. So first recording experience. You was just like that. Kind of just spur of the moment type of thing. Kind of just had something and just kind of surprised the people you was with by doing that.
They didn't know what was coming.
And ever since then, you kind of been doing your thing.
I had one song at the beginning, and that's the song I won Coast to Coast Live with. I did that song in Miami, like one song.
You don't really need a lot of songs. Like you just need a good song. Yeah.
And I didn't know I was gonna be making music either. Like that wasn't my plan again. So
it just kind of was a thing that kind of happened.
And my second song that I won in the competition. I won a beat from Richie Rich.
Okay.
So the producer Richie Rich, like I won that beat. It's called Grimy Gospel, and then that was my second song. So then I had 2 songs for like a year. Like I just doing it like that.
Yeah. I feel like a lot of artists focus too much on the getting in the studio, creating songs, and this, that, and other. And with you, it seems like I make a song, but I'm focused on the business aspect of it more because it makes, and then like, even if you ain't focused on the business aspect because you don't feel like it's really time to take that leap, having a couple solid songs and just pushing those songs. Really, a lot of people that know me as an artist, they know me from a couple of songs.
Type stuff. Exactly.
Like I've got like 75 songs, but they know me from like 2 or 3.
Wow. Okay.
Because those are the ones that was the good songs, and I performed, and so those are the ones I pushed.
That's tight. Yeah.
That's what I like that. All right, so first recording experience was kind of spur of the moment. That's amazing. Who are some artists that you would like to work with?
Okay, perfect. Time to ask because I have my manager Berea working on that. So I already mentioned 30 Deep. We're not working on that one, but I would like to work with him.
Put it out here.
Yeah, just put it out there.
Because we need that 30 Deep interview as well. And when we get the 30 Deep interview, if it doesn't happen before you whatever, I'm going to mention it.
There you go.
I'm going to say, my girl need to feature with you, man. She need that. Continue.
Who else would I like to work with? I got my list. Okay, hold on. Okay. Somebody right here in the city, I do want to work with Gold Giraffe. You know who that is? Jizzo.
Gold Giraffe?
The Gold Giraffe, Jizzo. I got a song called Vibes. I ain't talked to him about that yet. I wanna work with him on that.
Okay.
National artists. Yeah, I'm not really like it. There are some, but it's nobody where I'm just like.
You have to.
Yeah, I mean maybe Lil Wayne, of course.
Well, of course, you're a big fan of him.
I'm a big fan, but like. Right now, any features that I'm interested in getting or doing just have to make sense for what's going on. So I don't really have, yeah.
Yeah, what's with your lane, it would kind of be hard to maybe, you know what I'm saying, make it make sense with some of the stuff that other people do.
Well, not even, because that's another thing that I appreciate, especially about, like, not even just our culture here in St. Louis, but just anywhere I've gone. People don't make it hard for me to work with them.
And so, like, for me, like, again, just going back to what your genre is and your lane that you've fucking created, because that's like, you know, I commend that.
Appreciate you.
You know, but for you to create a genre and a lane for yourself, you know, it's kind of like it would just be hard. You know what I'm saying? But your sound doesn't give me like gospel, like it don't give me churchy.
It's not churchy. It's so not like churchy.
So I'm sorry. Let me go back. It wouldn't be hard to get a feature. I don't think. It's just who would really make sense. Now, you know, talking about it though, you know one that I could see for you.
Who?
Glorilla.
Yes, I could definitely see that.
Because she be on that.
Yeah. And like I said, like, it's not who can I not see myself. You said who do I just want to.
Yeah, yeah. Know, it's a difference between what I can see. Yeah. And who would you actually like?
Who like, I'm like, oh, I need to work with. Yeah. It's like nobody like that, but who I can work with? Oh yeah, Sexy Red, like all of them.
Yeah.
I could see it like for all of that, because I want to showcase, like, you know, Yayo is. She here in the city. She got that song Whoopie Whoop.
Yeah.
Love her. Love her. Talk to her all the time. Stay giving her flowers because I love her music. And I talk to her like, hey, would you be like, I know how much, first of all, come correct, know how much people charge. You know, expect a fee. Like, don't, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, I just come correct, hey, how much is for your features? I would love for us to do one. I do have a little, you know, I forget what they call it, but like I do have a little sidebar. Like, I prefer that it's no cursing or nothing derogatory in the verse. Just, you know, it's as long as it's positive, you know, and we can still be talking about what happened. Like, something happened in the hood, somebody ran up on you, you could talk about that. But just be clever, you know.
Yeah, that's one of the creative writing.
Come on,
I've been talking. Somebody asked me, well, "What do you mean by that?"
Oh, it's like, that's a different problem.
It's just like,
I'm
not insulting what you're saying. It's just
a different. They gotta understand that.
Yeah,
first.
You gotta
go back
write it a little bit more creative. Yeah, the things that you're saying are good. But
I just have to say, like, as an artist, if we don't know what creative writing is, like, that's a different situation. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I feel that. That's a different type of education that's needed. You know what I'm saying? You know, just, you know.
So anybody else locally, though?
Oh, man, what?
Talk about these local
Yayo,
people.
like I said, Yayo is somebody I want to work with. Golden Giraffe is somebody I want to work with. Kayla is somebody I want to work with. Love her. I've been getting more and more interested in Asia Marie. I've seen her perform and do different things. But I didn't know that she rapped. Like, when I saw that, I was like, whoa.
Yeah, did you see it on the cypher? So it had took me back because that's when I first seen her was rapping. And so that's when everybody started talking about her as a singer. I was like, and then I seen that and that's like, damn, okay.
I love working with, and that's not to say that I don't want to work with these other people anymore. Like, I've already got features and stuff with Rich, you know who Just Rich is?
I've heard that.
Rich, I've already worked heavy with Rob Soul in 25. We already know that. Potentially want to work with Phoenix Keys. I love his sound. Okay. I got a song that I would be interested in having him on. So it's those are the people I can think of right off my head. I just told somebody. I just hit somebody like, oh man, I love that. It's a lot of people in the city I want to collab with.
There's so much talent in the city.
A lot. So, but that's off the top of my head.
And there was some producers in there too as well.
The only producer I mentioned. Nope, I didn't mention a producer.
Any producers that you would like to work with,
that's
nationally or locally? It doesn't matter.
So, not necessarily. Okay. In the city, I need to know more producers.
Okay.
So I've been going to more fresh produce events. Well, okay, I take that back. It's one producer that for sure I know I want to work with in the city, Volume Speaks.
Okay.
Yeah, I love
Okay.
Volume. I know her.
Yeah.
We haven't had a chance to link, and
Yeah,
really,
she was supposed to. She was supposed to be in the Fresh Produce in December.
oh
She
man,
was
because
supposed.
she won like some years ago.
Yeah, yeah.
I love
I
her.
think she was supposed. I think that's who that was supposed to be there in December,
Mhm.
but I don't think she was there. But okay.
But yeah, Volume would be a producer that I would love to work with, and I would just want to whatever she give me, I'm gonna do whatever. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, like type of thing. Like
Okay.
that's how I like to work with people.
Right.
So Volume is one, but I want to do more with Fresh Produce and just being involved in that scene. Like I've heard of Mastermind, but I can't identify a beat. You know what I mean? Like I want to hear these people's stuff and know like, oh, that's
Yeah.
just like I know their music.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I feel like we have a lot of amazingly talented artists in the city, but we don't have a lot of producers.
Okay.
Sorry, specifically producers. They're artists as well, but specifically producers. We have a lot of producers in the city, but a lot of them don't have a distinctive sound. Whereas, like when I listen to it, I know that's
them. That's
I
what
know
I'm.
that's.
Yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean?
So that's not necessarily my fault. It's just they don't have a distinctive sound.
Shout out Volume Speaks. That's
That's my
that's my people's 3D in the chat. He's actually a very talented producer as well, and he was at the last Fresh Produce.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I didn't.
he's a Fresh Produce champion. Actually,
Okay.
Yeah, he's
That's
won
hard.
what two time champion, 2 time.
Okay.
So
And what's his name?
3D.
3D.
I got you.
Okay,
Don't even worry
cool.
about it. I
Yeah,
got you.
cool.
That's my dog. All right. So we covered some artists that you like to work with, as well as producers that you'd like to work with. Let's talk about we talked about a lot of things already. You dropped so many gems, but one of the things that I mentioned first time seeing you, first time hearing you, and I love that it was a video because I get to see and hear at the same time. But your style was just, you was styled. And you mentioned being a hairstylist and everything, but it really stood out to me, and it's something that I've been talking about a lot with the reviews and just about artists and everything. It's just the style,
Right.
and it was, like I said, it just struck out to me so much. So, how important is style for an artist?
Very important. Like next to handling your business, like how you present yourself is just important. And that's something that I had to, like, I knew, like, I did not know I didn't know what my style was going to be. Do that make sense? So when I first came out, like when I first started doing music, like I didn't know what to wear. Like, what does an artist look like? Like, what do an artist like me look like? I'm totally different from everybody else. You know what?
Own lane, created your own thing.
So what do I do? So what I did was really, I just elevated my regular look. Do that make sense? So I just, I'm a
perfect sense.
You know, I'm just, I'm swaggy, I'm cool. I like to look, I like to be chilling. And so I was like, okay, how do I check a chill look and elevate it? So it's like right now, like, you know, I have on leggings, but they stacked. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got on tennis shoes, but I customized.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I got on, and then one thing I don't like to do is buy something and can't wear it again.
Nah, yeah.
I don't like that. Yeah. So I repurpose a lot of stuff. So them jeans that I use to make these shoes, I had them for a minute. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Wore them real good.
Right.
Cut them up. I get some more wear out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? This jacket it go from a jacket to a dress. It can be a couple things, like just making sure you got pieces that's versatile.
Pieces.
Yeah. Like this, y'all probably seen this a couple times. This little sweatshirt crop top situation, but you ain't seen it under this. Yeah,
that shit is for real. I'm big on that too. Like, I don't want to buy shit. You see it once and I'm throwing it away.
Yeah, or you see it and then it's like it's too distinctive that you can't wear it again because it's like, we know she wore that.
And that's really, that's what I really mean. It's like two distinctive pieces. You know, like I have stuff and I pull it out every now and again, and I always get compliments on it. Like, I feel like, was that another hot way that you developed your style? Because for me, I developed my style based off of like people complimenting certain things that I wear, and I'm like, I need to get more things like that.
Mm,
You get what I'm saying?
I do get that. I'm
You know what
trying
I'm
to think of what my method was.
Well, you already said what your method was.
Okay.
You took your style
And elevated.
and just
it.
elevated.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And
Yeah.
that just happened over time. And
Yeah.
then I picked a brand that I like. I will say that.
Okay.
So when I started shopping and figuring out what I want to wear, like what clothes did I find that look good and price affordable, and so Akira, and I don't mind saying it because whatever, they get all my dollars anyway. Is my favorite, like one of my
That's where you like
go
to get stuff.
to.
Okay.
Any city, it's in Miami, it's in Houston. Boo boo, they got my registry. They know me.
They already. She said she
know me.
locked in. At what's called Akira.
Yeah, Akira.
She need a sponsorship
in a minute, for real.
Yeah,
like I got ambassadors. I got ambassador deal with Steve Madden. I just don't do that much with them.
Okay.
J5 men's shoes.
I've heard of that.
J5 said I got an ambassador deal with them. But yeah, that's important, and just try to get deals with stuff that you already wear.
That's important. That it's like shit. I need PlayStation controllers. I need camera.
All that.
So the shit that I use is who I want deals with. You know what I'm saying? I've been talking about it. Every time somebody say, "Hey, what should I stream with?" You should get this, and that because it's gonna work.
Yeah.
I need a deal.
Make them videos.
Nah, for real.
Yeah, and start posting them. Like, trust me. This year, y'all about to see. I'm getting on all that.
Yeah. So like, I actually started a new YouTube channel.
Okay.
That. Because I transitioned my old YouTube channel to Live in the Living Room.
Right.
And then I made a new YouTube channel that's back personal for Ollie Versus. Cool. So on that channel, we're going to be doing more of what I like, that type of stuff.
Branding and all that. Yep.
That's what I'm going to be working
on.
Yeah. All right. Now, when you perform.
Okay.
You already got this style and genre that's your own personal different thing. And then when you perform with roller skates on.
Yeah.
What made you what made you start performing with the skates on?
So I love skating.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I love skating. Been skating since I was 5 years old. And then I was like, all right, so what can I do? I'm not throwing that thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, what can I do that's interesting that can be on stage with I'm an entertainer. We're entertainers. You know what I mean? How can I entertain and then not just be clumsy or cheap? You know, I'm pretty good on the skates.
Okay.
So I'm like, let's just see. So I did it by myself a couple times first, you know, tried it in a video and all that. And then I did I do it at a show first or I got invited to perform at a skate show. I know the DJs at the skate rink. I skate. I'm in the skate community.
Yeah.
So once they found out, it was more of them finding out I do music. And when they found out that, it was like, nope, come on.
Yeah, it's a perfect combination.
Perfect.
Especially for that.
And they was having a skating event with performing artists. And so, boom.
I remember, I ain't never liked skating. I can't skate with no skates on my feet. I could skateboard good.
Oh, okay.
But I could never skate with them on my feet. But the homie and his family was heavily involved in the church.
Okay.
When I was coming up, that was my dog. R.I.P. to Lil Willie, man. That's my dog. But they was heavily involved in church, and they used to go to Saints.
Yeah,
and they used to have like the
lock-ins.
They used to have. Well, they did used to go to lock-ins, but it was they could only go to lock-ins on church night when they had it.
Okay, the gospel night.
But they used to have like Friday night, church night or something. They used to have like a little church shit for them, and they used to love going to that shit. So I'm mentioning that to say this. Think about that.
Oh yeah, it's coming with these skate sessions.
That's what this is. But I'm saying, like that specifically, you know, gospel night.
Oh yeah,
like,
coming soon. That's coming soon. That's coming soon.
I can see I be seeing the visions, and you did mention this, and I did see this. But okay, I'm okay, all right, and I see it say Sounds Sanity.
Sounds of Sanity.
Sounds of Sanity. All right, so. That pretty much leads me to my next question and my final question before we get into this game little session we're gonna do before we get out of here for today. What's in store for 2025?
Man.
Besides this,
listen,
this is gonna be a big event.
Big event series.
March 7th. Big event series.
Yes.
Starts at 6 p.m.
Yes.
Sounds of Sanity skate session.
So, grants, getting into this other bag, sinks, all of that, like getting into that bag is what's coming up, and being more in the city this year.
More out in the city?
More out in the city. Well, in the city of general. I was gone.
You was doing a lot of touring.
Gone. Like, I was not here performing.
So you think it's more important to now start being more visible here?
Not even visible, but giving to the city what I've gotten. Visibility is not that important.
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all see me, but what do you know that I know? You know what I'm saying? Y'all need to get this.
I got something in mind for you.
Say less.
We got a couple things we're gonna be working on for sure.
Like,
so,
yeah,
all right.
for real. Cause this stuff like this right here, like just even what happened yesterday, with old boy shooting and all that. You know what I'm saying? Mental health, all that is real. So combining, showing people like what I stand on, like how, you know, if you gonna come to my event, this is the type of stuff we got going on. So I got like Youth in Need, I got the library, I got my girl Drea Taylor, she got the Like a Rose Foundation, where they offer counseling sessions. Like, all these types of vendors are gonna be at this event. Along with the first session is a youth night, so it's specifically catered to the youth. You know what I'm saying? So specifically, like, youth play therapy, youth therapists will be there to get your kids signed up for therapy, like stuff like that will be the vendors at this event.
Okay.
Performers, there'll be 2 performers, including myself. I don't have the performers locked in yet, but
they gonna be there.
They're gonna be there, and they are youth performers. My plan is to have a youth host as well. Like, you know, we making sure we doing it right. The next session will be catered to other things. You know what I'm saying? But that's okay. But this one specifically for the youth. So anybody that knows anything about people involved in mental health, I got the Red Cross involved. I got Ronald McDonald House involved. Okay. So those are some of the people behind the scenes. You know, just. And what gave me the thought to do this? These grant applications. Just reading the application, you know, initiate you to go out and look for these different types of things. Right. So music, skating, mental health, all in one. Y'all got time. March. Tickets $15. Link right there.
Yo, check that out. We're gonna be posting that too.
Yes, sir.
So what else you got for 2025? That's it?
One more thing. Let me show y'all, because let me show y'all something. So I'm a household name. Y'all know that, right?
Right. Yeah. We was talking about that.
Yes. So I got something for everybody, right? Mm-hmm. I got bath mats for your bathroom, shower curtains for the bathroom. Yeah. Oh, wow. Teespring. I got all that stuff. But for y'all kids, I got activity books. Look. And this is the prototype, so just wait on it. At the library, y'all, we can do so much stuff for free at our public library. I made all this stuff, my flyers, my banners, all this stuff at the public library. Thanks. And if not free, it's cheap. Mm-hmm. So these stickers, here, I'll let you do it. Okay, got my logo and stuff on them. You can open the bag. I don't know if you want to do it. But the stickers got my logo on them. And remember back in the day, when we would be coloring and stuff.
Yeah, it's a whole bunch of different.
And the stickers go with the little spot on the page.
Okay, so that's what these stickers are going. Yeah, okay, I see.
They you can put them on.
My kids be on that type of time.
And they got extra stickers, and all of them got my logo. I drew that logo myself, and I had somebody digitize it for me. That's dope. So I be drawing and stuff too. Okay. These puzzles that I made, like this first puzzle, got all my songs on it, and they mixed it up into a crossword puzzle. And you can make this stuff for free.
Yeah, that's different.
On puzzlemaker.com. I'll give y'all the tea. I ain't messed up about it. You gotta do it though.
You gotta do it.
You gotta do it though.
That's dope. Like you know what I'm saying? Like I see a lot of different artists doing different things, but I don't see many people trying to create the name in this way. You know what I'm saying? So that's a dope thing to do.
And just get
the
everybody
whole family involved. Right. Yeah, that's dope. And then she also gave me where my poster go. She gave me this poster. Let me show y'all. Chicane Burn. Yes, I think I'm opening
you opening it right.
But it's it's curly and stuff. Yeah. So we got the SD Savage.
And they go to my link tree. If you don't got one, get you one. They put everything, keep it updated with all your current stuff. That's like
all
a
the
quick
socials
little EP
on there.
pack or whatever you got.
Yeah. And when you have a show,
You could have something like this.
I
You know what I'm
ain't bring
saying?
my big one,
It
but I
ain't,
got one.
but it ain't too expensive. It's something for you give out a little sticker pack or something like this. I was at the show. Dude gave me a little wristband with his name and stuff on it. That was like my girl G.A. Barr. She got her little, a little button with the thing. Her good sis. And then we also, what else? We got here? We got that's your stylist.
Come on.
She out here doing hair, y'all. If y'all need to get y'all hair did, check her out. We gonna post this on the Facebook too and my other socials for y'all to check out. But yeah, yo, she be working. Look, we was sitting here talking behind the scenes. I'm like, she's a hustler. You hear me? She like whatever makes sense. But these things like this is important stuff, man.
Come on,
you made these keys. You made these little keychains.
And I thought that you made yours because
somebody made them for me. Somebody made them for me.
The place right over here.
I know, right on. Yeah, I know what place you're talking about. Somebody got a button maker and they show love with those. And then she also gave me, look at this.
And I made these at the library.
You made this at the library?
Yep.
What?
At the library.
Look, so that's a little like a light, right? Mm-hmm. And then it got the logo on it. It's clear, so it's gonna try to catch our faces. But y'all know what it is. I'm gonna find a spot for this. I like that.
Thank you.
You know, that's branding. And then when she do a show, you can have all this shit on the table.
Come on.
Like these, like $10. These $1 for your kid.
Yep.
This, you know.
Come on, all of that.
It's you gotta, you know, and they keep people talking about what you're doing. Like you said, creating a name for yourself. I really like the fact of the matter that you show the importance of that. I feel like so many people just focus on the music. And in today's, and it's been this way for a long time for real, but especially now. You gotta do all these things and create content. It's a lot that goes with it, but you gotta be willing to do the work. And I appreciate you. I really, truly believe that you're gonna inspire someone. Yeah, that's you right there. You're gonna inspire someone to, you know what I'm saying, do
and
the
feel
things.
free to hit me up too, y'all. Like, I really do not mind. Like, I do get busy sometimes, can't really respond to a message like right away, but I do respond. I do talk back. I do all of that. Like, I'm not shy or rude or mean or nothing. I free game all day.
Hey, y'all better like people that's willing to do those things. You should definitely link in with them. All right, so what I need you to do, you already press the PlayStation button. You already logged in. Just press X for me right there, and then go down to Versus right there. You see it?
Yep.
So she chose Mortal Kombat. Y'all know Mortal Kombat is very popular game amongst people who don't play the game a lot. So press X on local for me, and it also, you can just press X again. It people have a good opportunity at beating me. Yesterday Cook Crack came very close.
I'm the man. I'm Scary Face.
You can be you can be him. But right now you're player one. You're on that side. Okay. Yeah, that's why I wanted you to press X, so you be on that side.
That's from back in the day stuff.
3D said, "Tell her look up and tap in with Rob Redeemed."
Rob Redeemed. Okay. Rob Redeemed.
Noted. All right, so you gonna mess with Ghostface. Let's see. I'ma just, I don't play this a lot. Okay. You have to get a cameo character as well.
What they gonna do?
So they come out and help you every now and
again.
You press R1.
Okay, that's this. What's the get over here? You know what I mean?
Scorpion right there, the yellow guy. Yeah, that's Scorpion right
there. Yeah, he got
Scorpion Cyrax.
And then you get to select whatever stage you would like to play on.
Oh, we gonna go. It looks like Maleficent live here.
You said it looked like.
Yeah.
Hanging guns. I don't fear you. I scorn you.
That's what we should talk about, Disney. We get down about this.
She was telling me off live how much of a Disney fan she is. How she loves to watch Disney movies.
Literally.
I'm a boy, so I guess a dude, so when I was young, I was like, why are we watching this shit?
Okay.
So you block with R2.
R2. Okay.
Yeah.
He whooped my butt. All I know is punch.
Oh, you gonna learn something. Oh, excuse me. Now I see.
I did
that.
it.
Yeah, that's all good. You just press that one.
All right.
Oh no, wait. Back. There we go.
Yeah.
She over here fat thumbing the controller, pressing the start options button, what they call it now.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
She said, I ain't played with Luke in a while.
Ain't that what you supposed to say?
Yeah, when
You gonna lose.
they cheat.
They cheat. Oh.
That's my shadow.
That's
All right, so
funny.
we play a best 2 out of 3. So
Bet.
if you win this one, I get a chance again, and
Right.
if you lose, you get a chance.
Maleficent, I need your spirit. Yeah. Come on, friend. Come out, friend.
You tried.
You did. I know how to use them now. That's right.
You got first dog one. Oh, well,
Yeah.
he see it's a meter up
I
there and it
see it,
has to
okay.
rebuild. Yeah, there it is.
Come on, friend. What are you coming out doing the dumbest stuff, boy? Like,
Oh, that was fudge. Oh, I thought I had
I
the
did.
block.
Who
Yeah, you
did?
got that off. As you. As you.
what's my meter? Okay. I'm on this side.
Yeah, you on
That's me.
that's you over there. Yeah, your meter.
What I do to get out of here?
Press R2 and L2 when you get your life flow like mine is now. Oh no! Good move. I forgot about that move. I was so trying to line you up.
I'm like,
Hey,
pressing
you won.
A and K.
you won. You won.
I gotta wait till you like restrain you kind of.
Yeah, it's like you gotta know how to fit them into your combos and stuff.
Oh, that's tight.
Finish him.
Sorry.
That was good.
Oh, cool.
You got you around. You got you around.
We did some
Good
nice
stuff.
moves too.
All right, so do you want the same character or you want a different character?
I'm gonna use my boy.
You gonna-
I'm gonna keep my man.
You gonna keep him?
Yeah.
All right, I'm stay with who I got.
All right, bet.
All right, so
Yeah.
now you got a chance to
Okay.
even up the score
Okay.
and
Okay.
force a third game.
Got you. Okay.
Got to go hard.
Come on, man. I learned something. I learned enough. Wait, is that supposed
And
to
that was the move. Yeah, that's when you press R2 and L2 and you do the like
Okay.
what they call it.
Fight.
Can't even remember what they call it.
Oh, that's tight. Get up there. Wow. Okay. So So why do it look like I'm splitting my own neck now?
Because it's Ghostface.
Okay. Like, it looks like I'm dying. I just don't get it.
Yeah, he's just doing like the move like I'm gonna kill you, you know.
Okay.
Hey, them moves is vicious.
But it's weird because it seems like I don't ever finish it. Do I keep stopping it?
Nah, you finished it. That move. I think. I don't know much about the Kirk. You might be able to chain that into something else. Trying to hold on to this life.
I swear. Hey. Can't do that.
I don't even remember how to do the no fatalities. Good game.
Great game.
I appreciate you
Thank you.
for coming
I
through,
tried.
being a good sport.
Yeah.
Hey, you got you around.
I did get one
You know,
round.
and Mortal Kombat's like, you know, one of the age-old, fun, timeless classics. All right, before we get out of here for the day, I need you to sign the plates, the legendary PS5. We got a lot of different colors in there, so you got what you need.
Yep.
Mad love to everybody who tuned in. I appreciate y'all. Please hit the subscribe button for us. Comment, like, share, all that good stuff. Make sure y'all go follow her everywhere. SD Savage. Got a lot of dope stuff coming in the new year, so make sure y'all tap in with that. If you a skater, check out that March 7th
Tap
event.
in. You ain't
Tap
gotta
in.
be a skater.
Just
be a
tap
person.
in. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? For real, for real. You ain't gotta be a skater. Like you said, I just know I be busting my ass. I can't skate to save my life. But yo, check her out. Definitely something different that I haven't seen a lot of in the city. And you also got some new music that's coming and that I've heard that's a lot different from the stuff that you have done.
Yep.
So we got a lot of interesting things coming in the front. And look at that SD Savage up there. Dope. Mad love for coming through. I really appreciate you again.
For sure.
Tell them where to follow you everywhere.
Follow me on everything. Is SD Savage. SD is the Savage on TikTok. SD is the Savage on Twitch. SD _ is the _ Savage on Instagram. SD Savage on Facebook. SD Savage on all platforms. On whatever. Apple Music, Spotify, Audio Mac. That to that.
All that.
Tat.
Follow her everywhere. Yo,
favorite.
mad love to everybody. We're gonna catch y'all the next time. Peace.
They blowing me up now. I've been